Let's get it. 28-day gratitude challenge from the book A Great Mystery is Revealed by Rhonda Byrne, author of The Secret. Magical 28 minutes for 28 days that's going to change your life forever. Join us on the journey. Accept the challenge. It's free. Smash that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Drop a comment. Let us know. Are you accepting the challenge? How's the challenge going for you? You know, engage with one another. It's a whole bunch of like-minded, amazing, high-level individuals here on this channel. And so, yeah, join us. Share this with a friend. They would appreciate this challenge. I promise you. Thank you. I love you. And then, yeah, definitely join us in the Discord. We hit 600 members in the Discord. The link is in the bio, or the description, I should say. But yeah, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Day 15, magically heal your relationships. If you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business, client, work colleague, mother or father-in-law, parent, friend, or neighbor. When we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in most all cases, we're not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we're busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them. And that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets, and the worse your life gets. Whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings toward another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? Quote, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Buddha. Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate them. For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day. Do that. Don't let that ego stop you from doing that. I know that's not an easy one. As well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship. Through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool for their life, gratitude. I got a friend I actually want to send this to. Or if you're suffering from a broken heart or grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. And the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other. And they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power, and despite of her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. She began with the past, and she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step, and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do, but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. For today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and list the great things about the person or the great things you received from the relationship. The easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person because they are there. It's a fact. This magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship, and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. Healing. There is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to all relationships and your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down, address the person by name, and express your sentence in gratitude. Here's an example. Name, comma, I'm grateful for what? Question mark. Here goes some examples. 1, Paul, I'm grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I am so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. Come on. 2, Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try and make our marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. 3, Paul, I am grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. 4, Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family while I was at home taking care of our children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us depend on you, so thank you. 5, Paul, I am grateful to you for the precious moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk and walk for the first time, and I know you didn't have that opportunity. 6, Paul, I'm grateful for your support when I went through a difficult time of grief and loss. 7, Paul, I'm grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me and the children. 8, Paul, I'm grateful for the times we had, and we did have many. 9, Paul, I'm grateful that you want to continue to be my father to be a father to our children. 10, Paul, I'm grateful for your support and the time you want to give our children. I know they mean so much to you as they do to me. And at this point, I feel super grateful for Paul. I feel like I might just meet me a Paul today. I'm manifesting a Paul today, a great Paul. But that's just a perspective shift right there. Some things you can look at in a person without the ego telling you, oh, but this, oh, but that, oh, but what about that? We looking for the things to be grateful for. When you get what you're looking for, remember that. By the time you finish your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different. And if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore. If you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude, but it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefits in their whole life. If you choose a past relationship where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel a peace and happiness fill you. And at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead you will increase the magic in the relationship. That's day 15. Here's the task for the day. It's magical. Magic practice number 15. Magically heal your relationships. 1, Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. 2, choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. 3, sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Write it down in the following way. Name, comma, I'm grateful for what? Like we just did. And don't be stubborn. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to hear this. Oh, I'm good without them. Don't let the ego stop you from being great and magical, okay? Don't block the blessings in your life from the other relationships that might be being blocked because of how you feel about past relationships. I'm just saying. 4, last and not least, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. And that's day 15. Go ahead and grab that playlist. 28-day gratitude challenge. Magical. It's on my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to us. Go ahead and join the journey. It's a magical journey and so much more on the way. And yeah, drop a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you have any relationships that you want to heal right now that you like, light bulb, something just went off. You already know. First person that came to mind, you already in contact with them before the video even ended. Like, come on. That's the type of energy we on. We elevating. Tomorrow we be back. If you're a little late, then it's already up on my channel somewhere. Get on in and get around, and you'll find the entire playlist. Go ahead and add that playlist because it's something you probably want to take with you throughout your life because it's magical. At least make it a habit. You feel what I'm saying? So tap in. I appreciate you. I love you. Have an amazing day, man. You already know where there's a will, there's a way. Ayeeeee.